Naruto is remembered as one of the greatest anime stories ever told. But buried inside its legacy is a quiet graveyard. A graveyard of characters who were introduced as dangerous, brilliant, or revolutionary, only to be slowly erased by the story itself. Not because they were weak, but because they were too strong, too smart, or too inconvenient for the direction the plot wanted to go. This isn't about hate. This is about lost possibilities, and Naruto is full of them. Section 1. SHINO ABURAME, too smart for the story. Back during the Chunin exams, SHINO ABURAME didn't look like a threat. He didn't shout, he didn't flex, he didn't explain his abilities. He just stood there, quietly. And that was the mistake. SHINO's ability was arguably one of the most broken in early Naruto. Thousands of parasitic insects living inside his body, feeding on enemy chakra, information, and stamina, not with brute force, but with attrition. While everyone else was throwing fireballs, SHINO was playing long-term warfare. His fight against Kankuro revealed the truth. On paper, SHINO should have lost. A puppet master, poison gas, long-range control. But SHINO never fought the puppet. He attacked the system behind it. His insects devoured the invisible chakra threads controlling Kankuro's weapon, dismantling the entire fighting style without landing a single punch. It wasn't strength, it was strategy. And that's exactly why he disappeared. When the Sasuke retrieval mission began, SHINO was conveniently unavailable. Because if he was there, enemy sensors would have been jammed, chakra shields eaten alive, ambushes neutralized before they began. SHINO didn't lose relevance, the story removed him. By Boruto, the man who once disarmed elite assassins became a struggling academy teacher. Not because it made sense, but because the narrative had no room for him anymore. Section 2. Rock Lee, the price of hard work. Rock Lee was introduced as the counter-argument to destiny. No ninjutsu, no genjutsu, only discipline. His fight against Gaara wasn't just iconic, it was philosophical. Talent versus effort, privilege versus sacrifice. And for a moment, Naruto believed in Lee. But after that, the gates stopped mattering. His injuries sidelined him, his growth stagnated, his victories disappeared. Lee became symbolic instead of relevant. The cruel irony? The character who embodied perseverance was quietly abandoned. Hard work mattered, until it didn't. Section 3. NEJI HYUGA. Destiny was supposed to be wrong. Neji's entire arc revolved around breaking fate. He was a prodigy trapped by bloodline hierarchy, a genius born into servitude. Naruto defeated him by proving destiny could be rewritten. And then, Neji died protecting Naruto, fulfilling the very fate he swore to reject. Instead of leading Hyuga reform, instead of reshaping clan politics, instead of becoming proof that systems can change, he became a sacrifice, symbolically powerful, narratively devastating. His potential didn't die, it was used up. Section 4. Konan, the goddess who lost to plot armor. Konan was terrifying. Preparation-based, strategic, patient. Her fight against Obito proved something important. With enough planning, even gods bleed. 600 billion paper bombs. That wasn't power, that was intelligence weaponized. And yet, she died. Not because she miscalculated, but because the plot demanded Obito survive. Her ideology, leadership, and trauma were erased in one fight. A queen reduced to a footnote. Section 5. KIBA, TENTEN, and the side character trap. KIBA was introduced as a feral tracker. TENTEN had access to legendary weapons. Both faded into irrelevance. Not because they lacked potential, but because Naruto shifted from tactical combat to god-level spectacle. When battles became about planets and reincarnations, grounded fighters had no place left. They weren't weak, the scale outgrew them. Section 6. Why Naruto keeps doing this. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Naruto doesn't waste characters accidentally, it does it structurally. As the story moved toward destiny, reincarnation, godhood, and chosen ones, characters built on tactics, effort, and realism became obsolete. The power ceiling rose too fast. Anyone who couldn't fly, resurrect, or rewrite reality became irrelevant. Naruto chose myth over humanity, and that choice has a cost. Section 7. The real tragedy. Wasted potential hurts more than death, because death is final. Wasted potential is a reminder of what could have been. SHINO could have been a legendary assassin. Neji could have reformed an entire system. Lee could have proven effort beats fate. Instead, they became echoes. So here's the real question. Were these characters wasted, or did Naruto sacrifice them to tell a bigger story? And if greatness requires leaving others behind, is that really victory?